Hello, everybody. I do hope you are all well. It's that time, Thursday tutorial time, and we're going to repeat one of our old favourites, which is our Tree of Life tutorial. Now, I love a good old Tree of Life, so that's right what we're going to be doing tonight. So whether you are with me live now, whether you're watching a little bit later on, do give me a thumbs up and do pop me a note in the comments so I know you were with me. So do let me know whether or not you're watching from YouTube or if you're watching from Facebook. Now, let me know as well what you're all up to at the moment, what you are all doing. Hello, Jan. Lovely to see you join us. Now, I can see the comments coming up in the right, but I had a vision that they'd be a little bit bigger than that, like this. So do let me know if you've done a Tree of Life. What's your thing? I've just noticed I haven't put any jewellery on today. So I'm going to go on the overhead and I'm going to show you some of the kits that we've got available. Now, they're all on half price at the moment, and they will be until Monday morning. So do be sure to get your Tree of Life there as well. Hello, Linda. Lovely to have you join us. Right, let's go on the overhead. I absolutely love the versatility of the Tree of Life. Now, this one has unfortunately sold out now, but it will give you some ideas as to what you might like to do with your Tree of Life. So this one is a garnet one, and we've got these little bits of detail here as well. Oh, there we go. Some little red berries. Oh, I see that one snapped off there. That's not a good look, is it? So, oh, okay. Jan said YouTube for her tonight as couldn't see you on Facebook again. Oh dear. Jan's done Trees of Life. Love them. I usually make window hangings with them. They are so beautiful, aren't they? Linda said couldn't get me on Facebook. It's strange tonight. Okay, I don't think I've got Facebook up at the moment, but if anybody is able to share the link, the YouTube link in the Facebook page or group, that would be amazing. So I don't know what's happened there. How bizarre. Okay, so this is another one, a festive Tree of Life. So this is moonstone. Got some little seed beads and we've edged all the way around. This one is a bag charm, red agate. Then we've got a rose quartz with little hearts in there. And we have got amethyst. Yes, I love the embellishment on the ring as well. That one's with hearts. And that one is, what's that one? I can't think of the word. It'll come to me later. Begins with an A, I think. So you'll notice as well that what I've done is I've actually got lots of different bundles in the Facebook group. Now, you can buy the kits at half price either in the Facebook group or on the website page as well. There's lots of bundles, which I'll show you a bit later on, shall I? Shall we get stuck straight in? You know what? I have to confess, I haven't done one of these for a wee while. Now, you can tell you're getting a bargain because if you go on to my website, you'll be able to see the fact that just these circles are £2 each. So those are your sun catchers and those are your pendants. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to work on the pendants. Now we only need 15 centimetres, 3 lengths of 15 centimetres for the pendant. So we don't need a great deal. There we go. Really nice Christmas presents as well. Oh, thank you so much for sharing the link. Ah, lovely. Katrina is watching us from Facebook. Hello, Katrina. Katrina, did you get on okay? Because I know a couple of you have had some problems getting online. And thank you for sharing that, Jan. I really appreciate that. So here is our soldered circle. Here is our 3 lengths of 15 centimetres. Hello, Carol. She's been glass painting a vase. How lovely. Is this for you, Carol, or is this for a Christmas gift? So what we're going to do is we're going to mark the middle point and just bend that slightly so we know where the halfway point is. With my non-dominant hand, I'm going to clamp that underneath, and then I'm going to wrap round 2 to 3 times using 0.4mm wire. So then I'm going to keep those down at the bottom, and we're going to bend that in half as well. Oh, to sell, very nice. Ah, so Katrina said, took me a while, but I'm happy to be here now. Thank you. Good to have you join. Not sure what's happening on Facebook. Hopefully now that Jan has shared the link, hopefully people will be able to find us. Right, so we're just wrapping that a few times. 0.4mm wire, as I said. And bend that one. Now, a question for you all. I am in the process of putting together the stuff for the auction, which will be in beginning of November. And I have to confess, it takes me several days. Actually, it normally takes me about a week, I'm not going to lie, because there's so much I want to buy that I end up putting it in a basket, and then I decide sort of what I'm going to buy. Now, oh, okay, Carol says no Facebook again. How bizarre. Well, we've got a couple of people watching on Facebook, so it must be there somewhere, but I am so sorry you've had problems. You are not alone. So my question is, are there any particular gemstones that you would really like, maybe to make for yourself, maybe to make for a Christmas present, just a favourite gemstone that you'd like to purchase? Let me know if you want me to sort of look at including it in the next auction. Also, are there any types of glass beads, anything for Christmas that you're looking for? I'm always reluctant to stock up too much on Christmas because obviously it's only for one time of the year. But if there's a general interest, obviously I can. The other thing is, there should be a reminder button actually, Carol. If you click on as going, it should send you a reminder when I go live. But I'll have to revisit that. And also, if there's any more ornaments like the dragon ornaments, gemstone ornaments, let me know. So back to the Tree of Life. We have got all 3, which are now into 6 because we've halved them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab all of those and we're going to twist. Now, I always think with the Tree of Life is you don't want it to be too uniform because nature is not totally perfect, not totally uniform. So we want an element of it being realistic. Okay. Now, one of my favourite things to do, I do like working with bent nose pliers. I don't know how many of you like to do that as well, particularly for the Tree of Life. So I get into each one and just give it some dimension, give it a bit more 3D. So Katrina said, garnet and aquamarine, my daughter Yasmin's birthstone. Nice. Garnet is one of my favourites too. I love aquamarine as well. But I must admit, I do love a bit of garnet. Right, so I am twisting 2 at a time, just for probably about half a centimetre. Now, the other thing, just food for thought here, is I wonder whether or not anybody might be interested if I can source them in chakra gemstone nuggets. Right, so there we are so far. Now, what I particularly love about this is it's really simplistic but effective. Now, I have got YouTube videos that show you how to make the soldered ring, which is fine. Some of you might want to do that. But I found over my time of teaching is that a lot of people struggle because it's thicker wire. It's not as perfect as they want because it's really difficult to get a perfect circle. So this was really, for me, the ultimate thing is getting a soldered ring so that it's all pre-formed for you. And this one's got a nice little bit of texture on it. So you might want to explore that. If you do hop on over to my website and you'll find it on there. Janice says, I love quartz, maybe some more organic shapes than perfectly round. I'll send a picture. Oh, yes, please. That would be good. I'm having a look at lash and agate, which I think would be really nice. Lash and agate is really, really popular. It's probably becoming one of the most popular, I'd say, new gemstones. And also jadeite as well. But it depends on, those are the sort of higher end, so to speak, but they're still reasonable. You know, you're always going to get the best price from me. Right, so what I'm doing here is I'm adding on some turquoise howlite nuggets. And I'm going up as far as the edge here so you don't have any gaps. And then what I'm going to do, see, I've got no gaps there. It's good to have some seed beads available in your collection in case your gemstones don't quite fill that gap. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap that round 2 to 3 times. Then we're going to go to the next one. Now, some of the ones that I've done, I think I've got a YouTube tutorial that shows you how to make a tree of life with a swing. I did used to have a kit on it, but all of those sold out. I might be sort of winding down the kits on the tree of life because now that I'm not sort of stocking them on Create and Craft, I seem to have a real abundance of kits, which is why I'm selling them off cheaper. So again, that's what we're just doing. Go to the edge Janice has been making rings this afternoon for this. Oh, fantastic. I wrap around a bottle. Brilliant. Oh, I can't wait to see those. And then we just move around to the next one. Now, you don't have to have sort of the 6. You can add more branches if you want to. You could take some off. You can use round beads, you can use small beads. It really is totally up to you. You can add charms in there. You could add little bird charms in there, for example. You can totally make it your own. Okay, just pop that through there. There we go, and just keep carrying on. What I love about the Tree of Life as well is the fact that, like I say, you can all put your different slant on it. Now, I've taught for many, many years at Marlborough College Summer School, which I have to say, it wasn't on this year, and I'd be totally gutted if it doesn't carry on. Not sure yet, not sure, haven't had news on it yet. But anyway, at Marlborough College Summer School, it's in the private school, so when it closes down for summer, they open up about 500 courses, and there's a lot of international people that come. So on my courses, I'd have a couple of people from the UK, some from China, Hong Kong, Italy, France, Germany. You wouldn't believe it. Honestly, people travel for miles to come to the summer school, not obviously just for my course. It's a fact that they come for a holiday and they can bring their children and bring a selection of courses. And this is one that I've taught as well for many years. And what I really, really loved about this was when you were teaching people from different parts of the nation, is they would all interpret it very differently in shape, colour, and how it's presented. And I absolutely loved that. And I would come away feeling quite inspired myself. And one of the things that some of them did was they wanted to make it 3D. So what they did is they pushed that out so it becomes a dome. So that's another option you can have, is whilst I've initially got that flat, you can dome it as well. So lots of different things. Jan says she loves jadeite. She made one with fluorite. When the sun shines through, it's a beautiful thing. It hangs in my kitchen window. Beautiful. And of course, if you're into your gemstone healing as well, you could choose stones that are relevant for you, maybe relevant for the energy in your home. Rose quartz is for love and for harmony. You've got all sorts of different things. So there we go. Now, the other thing I've seen as well is some people use the curly bits or use these bits here to actually do some curls and things. So bring that up, flat, your flat part of your cutters, cut in there. Make sure that you don't trim the branch off. So as you can see, what I love about this is it's super, super quick. But not only is it super quick, but it's really effective. So if you're looking at making Christmas presents, you could maybe do Birthstone Tree of Life. You could do a sun catcher for them. You could maybe put some different charms in there that might be relevant to the person that you're making it for. And as you can see, it's so quick. Now, it's not used a great deal. So if I just thread these back on, so I think this was like an 8-inch strand. I reckon I've only probably used about 4 or 5 inches worth of gemstones. So that is just such a super quick tutorial for you this week. Let me just have a look and see what we've got left. So we've got 5. I've only used about 3.5 inches of gemstones in there. So what you would do once you've finished, once you've actually made sure that it's all neat, is you'd then add on a jump ring between branches 3 and 4, and then your chain. Now with the kits that are half price, you have got everything. So for £7.48, you've got the full written instructions, a really nice gift for somebody as well if you're looking at introducing someone to jewellery making. So you get a soldered circle, you get the wire, you'd get the hearts, you get the chain, you get the gemstone. So you've got everything in the kit. Oh, what a lovely idea. Jan is doing a Halloween one. Amazing. So that basically is it. Super quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the sun catchers. I'm going to show you one of the bundles that we've got in the group as well. So I've sold out of these kits. I don't have any more of these available, but you can make these. I've got 2 rose quartz sun catcher kits left. Those are £9.48. So basically they are the bigger size. Hello Maxine, thank you for joining. So the bigger size, I've wrapped 1 seed bead around the edge at a time. I've incorporated some seed beads in there. Now you need between 8 and 9 inches of gemstones to fill a sun catcher as well. These are available on the website at £2 each for the soldered rings, but I've got a special bundle for you at the moment in the group. It's only available until Monday. So in that bundle, you've got 0.4 gold, that is 10 meters, 0.4 in the silver, that's 15 meters. Then you have got a silver soldered ring, a gold one, and a silver and gold sun catcher one. So that's all in the bundle. Right, sorry, I'm just realizing that that is bouncing, the light's bouncing off. And then in that bundle you've also got a magnesite chips, nuggets I should call them, they're not chips. Whoops. Strawberry quartz, so strawberry quartz, the white howlite, and one of these 2 mils, which I thought would just really be in place the seed beads. These would be nice for edging as well. So effectively you've got enough to make at least 4 in there, and I think you've got over £20 worth of goods for £12. I think there's only 2 of them left, so don't delay. I've also got gemstone nugget bundles as well. I'm just going to show you the kits before we go on the website. So let me come off the overhead. But do let me know if that's something a little bit new to you, if it's given you a little bit of inspiration to try something else out as well. So here we go, share screen, Windows. That wasn't what I wanted. Microsoft. Right. Some reason I don't know why it's not sharing it for me. That's strange. Let's come off of that and try it again. Oh, is that it? Share. No. Oh no, that's not what we want. Oh, never mind. So, stop sharing. Not sure what happened there. So if you missed the start part, just to show you some of the kits. So they are all half price till Monday. You've got your aquamarine. I couldn't think of the word. Aquamarine with hearts. Rose quartz with hearts. You've got amethyst with hearts. All £7.48. You've got bag charms. So if you are a stitcher, you like creating, maybe making a keyring or a bag charm, you've got your red agate. Sadly, the garnet's all gone now. Those have sold out and had a few of those left. But you've got some of the festive Tree of Life with moonstone. And we've also got, not the amethyst, but we've got these in rose quartz as well. So I've got 2 of those left. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm sort of running down the kits that I've got now, because I don't really have a need to be stocking so many with not doing sort of create and craft anymore. So I'm just gradually building down some of my stocks on the kits. So over the forthcoming weeks leading up to Christmas, I'm going to be reducing prices on them, and it's an opportunity for you to take advantage of them and maybe stock up for Christmas. So anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Apologies to those of you that had a few problems getting online, but I really appreciate you being with me, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.